Hello and welcome to the Footerist Podcast. Your host Declan and Steve Seagal. Once again, I know it's been a long time, but welcome back.
Busy man.
Yeah, it's been busy. Steve has been sick. I've been sick.
Anything. Just sat at home.
Well, we have no excuse for being away, but welcome.
All three people are upset.
I know. My mom, your mom, and John.
I specifically told her not to watch this. Like, exact words.
My mom spread it to everyone.
I'm like, Mom, I'm doing this, never watch it.
All of my family.
Yeah, that
So,
sucks for you.
This is gonna be fun. Welcome, family. We're gonna say some dumb shit and be done with it. There's a lot.
You're not gonna have a family after 10 episodes?
Gonna disown me?
Yeah.
Probably.
Is that legal in Canada?
Already a disappointment.
Unemployment.
Okay, so sociology degree. We can man the unemployment line together.
Shut up. What's first?
Okay, we're gonna start with the Champions League roundup. It's been a busy week of games. There's been a lot that's happened, and start off in England, Leicester City. This last 12 months have been absolutely insane. They go from winning the Champions League. It's not Champions League yet. Not yet. They're gonna win it.
They're gonna win it. Put money on them.
From
Draws
winning.
tomorrow.
I know.
Yeah.
They're from winning the Premier League to
Getting relegated, firing their coach.
Getting relegated, firing their coach, and
Then
now
the last day they're gonna play Real Madrid.
quarterfinals
Yeah.
of the Champions League. Something Arsenal has been trying to do for 3 years.
United can't even get in.
I know. Just saying, Leicester City, best team in Europe.
Probably, honestly. Leicester and Bayern, like, tied.
Leicester Bayern, that's final right there. So to start off, before our last episode, nothing had been heard on the Leicester front, and then after we are shocked with the news that Ranieri has been fired.
Yeah, I feel bad for him. Well, United should hire him, like, just as an advisor, like a scout.
Like, to be wanted out by your own players, there was a mutiny, and
They're
it
assholes.
was
Jamie
disgusting.
Vardy's a retard.
Jamie Vardy. We'll get to that later.
What he
We'll
wants.
get to that later in this segment.
Yeah.
But I just want to say, Ranieri, good job. You won probably one of the most prestigious titles in Europe, and with a team of nobodies, you did it. Are you gonna watch the Leicester City movie? That is the question.
Probably not. I don't watch movies. Like,
Who would be the
I get
perfect
bored.
actor to play Jamie Vardy?
oh, some retard. Who's like a British retard, like that acts. For real, like with no teeth or anything.
Mm.
Like,
Does
I can't-
crack on the
I
side.
can't think of anyone, but like someone British. Don't even have to be British. They can fake an accent.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
get a crack it off the street. Okay. Honestly.
They go grab what, Madonna or something?
Just
Just
go
be
to-
like, here, you're Jamie Vardy
Go in
now.
a casino, ask him crack it if he wants to be in a movie, and that's it. Make sure he has like less than half his teeth. Brent Burns. Never mind. He won't cut his hair for
You
it.
know who should be? Connor Brown, not an actor, Leafs player.
Nobody's gonna watch this. Nobody's gonna watch the Leicester movie.
I am going to watch it.
No,
It's
you're
going
not.
to be
It's
a
not
great
gonna be in
movie.
theaters here.
Fight England. So
Pay $1,500 to fly to England to watch a
watch
shitty movie.
the Leicester City movie. So a lot of things didn't go right for Sevilla.
They were ass. I didn't watch it. I fell asleep. Same with the City Monaco game. I took a 2-hour nap and that.
I was watching the Juve game because I was with my nonno. But I think Sevilla's missing the Europa League.
Oh yeah, because they win it like
Perennial winners of
you think
the
it's gonna be
Europa
United now?
League. Yeah, I don't know anyone else who really
They
stands
barely
a
beat
chance.
Rostov.
Oh yeah.
Rostov stood a chance. 2-1. Like they barely beat.
I mean, I think that the Europa League's a joke. If 70,
No, it's not. Don't talk
76 teams from Europe, like grabbing
Yeah.
the PSVs, the Pauks.
like how March Madness isn't a joke. There's 64 teams.
Yeah, but that's college basketball. It's
Yeah,
different.
it's not a joke.
People
then.
put money on that.
People put money on Europa League.
Oh, they shouldn't.
It's easier to rig games because they're smaller teams.
So Leicester down 2-1.
Came back. I knew they
Came
would
back.
come Bro, honestly, they scored that last goal in the first leg. You felt it.
Now the Champions League this round has been plagued with some horrible refereeing. We saw that in
PSG Barca.
the PSG
They
Barca.
filed a 5-letter complaint to UEFA.
The 200,000 signatures on that petition.
More, no?
Well,
Probably more now.
Last night when I checked it,
Yeah.
200,000.
They're not going to replay. People are dumb.
They're not going to replay, but that just goes to show.
I'll be salty too. Like, remember like that game 7, like with the Leafs, it never happened. Yeah, it's like the same thing. Like similar.
I mean, I think it's something that PSG fans don't want to think about.
It was bullshit though. Like the 3 penalties he got wrong. Like they shouldn't have had those 2, and Di Maria should have had. Even though he's a little piece of shit, he should have had a penalty.
I think that probably
Mascherano said he fouled him. Like
Suarez should have been sent off. The game was
who did he eat this time?
nobody.
Oh, it's usually why he gets sent off.
Talking about headbutts, Nazari. I mean,
He barely touched him. Like that happens all the time.
I mean, both of them are pricks. Vardy's a prick. Nazari's a prick.
Dumbass, but he barely touched. Like I could headbutt you now, and you wouldn't feel it.
No,
like, the same way he did it.
I mean,
Vardy's a prick. Probably called him a baguette boy after. For sure. Get off the pitch, baguette boy. 100%.
I mean, I think that was the plan going in for Shakespeare's boys to go in, rile up Nazari, get him off the pitch. They knew
he doesn't deserve that name. He looks like his name should be like Craig, like Footrist. No,
Craig Footrist. That's
no.
Footrist is the almighty name of
listen,
our podcast.
I said it by accident, but he like it's such a fancy name for such like a nasty person.
I know.
But like I would take that name. We could switch.
You could switch names.
Yes.
He can have Seagal. You can have Shakespeare.
I'll email him.
Steve Shakespeare.
Yes, that'd be awesome.
I mean, you are a literary genius.
I wrote a poem today.
Oh my god,
for English.
poem.
Holy.
Do you have
Jesus
the poem with
Christ.
you?
No.
Oh my god.
Never looking at it.
Next
Submitted
time.
I'm never gonna look at it.
Next episode. That's what we're starting with. We're starting with poetry with Steve.
I heard J-Mac. Coffee house.
But I don't know. I think that was the plan. Nasri let it get under his skin, and Vardy sold it well. I mean, I think Vardy leaned in. If you watch it,
Vardy's a prick.
Vardy is a prick. He's a dirty northern.
It didn't affect the game.
Englishman.
It didn't affect the game at all. Like at all. Like,
I think it shut down their chances.
Shit.
I think
like 5 minutes left. Doesn't matter.
That team also needs to learn how to take a penalty with Steven Nzonzi
I got so fired up when
missing it.
Oh my god.
Or being saved.
He didn't miss it. That was a good save. Schmeichel saved him. He's been their only good player this year.
I know. It's because he stuttered though.
Neymar stuttered on his penalty.
Yeah, but when you're not a quality penalty taker like Neymar,
is a fucking captain of the French national team.
That doesn't mean you can take penalties.
He's not even French.
He's a holding defenseman.
So what?
He holds the
Roberto
ball.
Carlos took penalties.
I would have much preferred to see Ben Yedder did he play? I didn't watch a game.
But manager.
To see a player like Ben Yedder stand up and take that penalty.
Probably didn't want to.
On replays,
probably a bitch kid.
They handed it right to Nzonzi. I mean, that shows the respect that he has in that locker room. But,
yeah.
When the game's on the line like that,
they would have lost anyway. They would have been down on away goals.
Away goals are dumb. We'll get to that.
Yeah. Fuck.
But Leicester City going from possible relegation candidates to firing
top 8 team in Europe.
Firing Ranieri, top 8 team, and they still haven't lost under Shakespeare.
Yeah, it's been 2 games.
It hasn't. I think it's been close. It's 4 games.
Okay, whatever. That's nothing.
They haven't lost.
United hasn't lost since October. They're still 6.
Okay, but United isn't Leicester. A team
they're not supposed to be.
Who was fumbling around, not being able to control themselves. The other teams in the Premier League figured them out, and they weren't able to do it. And Shakespeare's come in and turned that team around.
Yeah,
and
not really.
I think
got lucky a couple times.
I think they're safe. I don't think they're going down.
They won't go down.
Who's going down this year?
All the shit teams.
Those aren't
the bottom
teams.
3 teams.
What? Swansea going down?
I don't look at the bottom of the table.
Sunderland for sure.
David Moyes. I want to see him.
David Moyes. Slaven Bilic replacement? Huh? No, that'd be horrible.
I think his career's over.
Bilic or Moyes?
Moyes. He fucked up.
How old is he?
It doesn't matter. He fucked up 3 good teams.
That's true.
He ruined United. I don't think that was his fault at United, but like.
Neither do I. Moving on. My team, Bayern Munich, fucked up Arsenal over 2 legs. Final score 10-2, and they're not happy. I mean, Arsenal Fan TV.
Did you watch Fan TV? I didn't watch it.
Arsenal Fan TV is a gem. Everybody, right now, pause this. Go watch Arsenal Fan TV.
When they cancel
Piss
that
your
shit,
pants
makes their team
laughing.
I'll cancel it.
But everybody seems to be unified on the thought of Wenger out.
He's done.
He's done? Where's he
100%.
gone? Where do you think he's going?
I would just chill, bro. You get a nice little package when you quit. Like a couple $100,000. You just go buy an island and chill out. He's like 64.
I don't think Wenger's the kind of guy to do that. I mean...
Wenger looks like a popsicle stick. Like,
Wenger's
honestly,
a popsicle stick.
He needs to chill. Like,
but, I mean... I think that Wenger will come
Popsicle
back.
mask.
Once he comes out of the freezer, nice and chilled, solid. I don't know. I don't even know. Where do you think he'll end up? Do you think he'll...
I don't think he's coaching again.
You don't think so?
China?
China?
No. I don't know. It depends who else fires their manager.
I mean,
Like,
Barcelona's out of a manager.
Barcelona's out, but they don't want him. He's old.
I know.
Real Madrid, if you lose 2 games in a row, you're fired. So, you never know.
They won't fire Zidane.
They almost fired him last year on the way to the Champions League. There was like a shit ton of rumors.
I think that Wenger has kind of tried to build Arsenal into a Barcelona prototype. I think he would fit perfectly into that role. Play that system perfectly.
You don't make the Champions League coming 4th in Spain.
That's true.
You have to come at least 3rd, right?
But
yeah, he wouldn't like it. He has to stay in England. Like 4th place for him. It's like they came 2nd last year. I know people talk shit,
but when you have teams like Chelsea floundering, Man United, it's quite. Leicester City won the Premier League last year. They should have won. Arsenal should have won.
Alright, fuck Arsenal.
End of the day. And over to the team we've been talking about a lot about.
Buying refs.
Barcelona buying referees. Now,
they're demoting the ref.
They demoted him.
him.
His name is Denis.
Who gives a shit?
Denis.
Some sort of gypsy.
He's German.
That's German?
He's German.
That's flying carpet. That's looks like a license plate on a flying carpet, I swear. Like,
names are funny. Oh my god.
That's not German.
As of a couple of days ago, the petition to have the match replayed, which will not happen, you dumb PSG fans. But 200,000 signatures.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of signatures.
Butthurt baguette boys.
Just to speak to some of his main points.
He fucked up all the way around. There was
yeah, but the main points brought up by Luis Mandolo Olamedo, who is the creator of the petition. Yeah. He's saying the 1-0 goal was offside. Javier Mascherano should have been called for a penalty.
He said he clipped him.
Failure to give PK a red card.
Listen, all that matters was the penalties. That's it. Like, the other shit doesn't matter. Like, the red cards, the yellow cards, none of that matters if they got that penalty. And then in the last
few minutes, the Suarez dive.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think they ended up playing 7 minutes of penalty time when
5 or 6.
What was it supposed to be? 3, 4? I think was allotted.
Yeah,
I didn't watch it either.
That's like a minimum, right?
Mm-hmm.
The guy with the sign. It's the minimum. it's like when he has the 4, it's at least 4. You can add more if you want. Because like if someone dies in extra time.
Yeah, no.
Someone like a car runs onto the pitch and runs people over. You're not gonna just stop it at 4 minutes. You're gonna play another 20.
Exactly. But when you're a team that gives up a lead 4-0, I don't know. I'd be heartbroken. If I was a PSG fan, I would.
I know what it's like.
We do know what it's like.
We live in Toronto.
2013, back again.
Last year too, the Blue Jays.
Yeah.
They didn't give anything up, but still.
But these are some serious allegations, and they do have some foundation.
Well, no shit, they demoted him. Like, they just said that's the best thing they can do. They can't, like, just call back the game. The best they can do is, like, fuck up his career.
If you were a PSG fan, what would you do? Would you go, like, Crystal Palace level, deface your own bus?
I would cry.
Did you hear about that?
Yeah, that was dumb. They're just idiots. British people are dumb. If I was a PSG fan, what I'd do, probably, like, just sleep for a week. What would you be
saying?
You know the thing in, like, Men in Black where they wipe out your memory?
That. Put all my money into inventing that and then erase everything from my memory.
Or just murder, like, someone from Barcelona and throw them off for the next round so they lose.
I think this might be the birth of a rivalry, like an intense rivalry.
I don't think PSG's good enough to have a rivalry with anyone. Like, you know what they might do actually? Like, if like UEFA actually feels bad, they might just rig the draw, put them against Bayern.
Barcelona?
Yeah.
That would be a hell of a matchup.
Yeah, but like
you don't think that those draws aren't already rigged? Like,
no, because they have some formula to it, but they can rig it easily.
I think they
did it in the NBA once for the lottery. They just froze one of the things, and when he picked it out, he just picked the coldest one to get number 1 overall. It's the same thing.
I think that those draws are definitely rigged, but
they can't be rigged.
They're 100%.
They might.
When it's an organization related to as corrupt as an organization that is FIFA,
Yeah,
You always gotta question that. FIFA is the dirtiest organization in the world.
But even if they rig the last 8, it's still good matchups.
No, there's
unless like Leicester plays like Dortmund or Monaco, then I won't be so fired up. I want to see them play like someone good. But
what are your ideals?
Like matchups?
What do you want? Yeah.
Oh shit, because that's hard. Because you want to save the good ones for like the semis and everything. I want to see Dortmund against Bayern.
I want to see that.
Fucking idiot. Leicester against Barca.
Leicester Barca.
Monaco. I want to see them play Real Madrid. That'll be fun. Or Bayern. Because they both score shit ton, right? Like, fucking the rest doesn't really matter. Or else is there Real Madrid, Dortmund, maybe.
I'm thinking Bayern. You gotta go to the 2 German clubs. You gotta go.
So we're rigging it for them.
Yeah, this is what I want. Like as a fan.
You down to fly there tonight and just fucking
stab someone and
just take the draws ourselves. Just like we can make like fake. You know, someone edit a Wikipedia page for like a band and go backstage.
I mean,
do that.
The FIFA security obviously isn't that good. Did you see the Sepp Blatter video where he threw the money?
I'll just buy a bulletproof vest and pretend I'm security and walk around
like
that shit.
Security?
Yeah. Like there should be like a Halloween shop somewhere.
Like beside it?
No, like here.
Party packagers right now. Let's go. Come on.
Amazon. One day ship them. Could ship it to our hotel there.
But you gotta make sure you put that egg on.
The egg's dirty. I still have it it's been in my trunk since October. If I take it home, my mom's gonna make me throw it out. So I don't want to throw it out, but it's all like dirty and like the sponge is broken inside. And
I mean,
I have my juice sweater in there too.
Oh my god, your juice sweater! You gotta wear that next time.
I will.
Champions League El Clasico. That's what I want. Leicester City Atletico. I want to see that. And then Juve Monaco.
No one gives a shit what you want.
Don't be such an asshole. Like, I think those would be the possible best matchups. But I don't think.
We'll see tomorrow.
Yeah.
They're all gonna be good either way.
No, yeah.
I'm not gonna watch any of them. I wanted to watch Monaco City and I passed out and I had the best nap of my life. I had like a crazy dream that like I was in like a mansion and someone drove like a truck in there and it was like firing people out of like a cannon.
Oh my god.
And there was like people in the ground and I dropped something on them. Fucking cannon people.
Steve, I think you need to go see some professional help for those dreams.
It's a good dream.
It's
like I was having it and then I was awoken because I had to go to U of T for burn it down. Shat in the sink.
Is that the ideal test?
Yesterday, U of T sink.
Was it a solid shit sink?
I didn't like it.
No.
There was a man skiing across campus. You know, there's like
what
a circle.
What the fuck is this city?
You know, there's a circle in the middle of U of T. This guy skied across it. Okay, fucking move on. Like cross country skiing with like I wanted to record him, but I didn't want to look like a dick.
Cross country skiing is the most Norwegian sport on earth. The only reason it's in the Olympics is for those fucking Norwegians to win their medals. I love Norway.
I wish I was Norwegian.
But, you know, only reason.
Yeah, nice.
So then there's the little matter of the Lukaku.
He's leaving anyway. It's a small club. He's gonna leave. He's too good for that team. That's it.
I know, and that's what he wants. He wants Champions League football.
Come to United. You won't get it.
I mean, I think that he will be grabbed up.
Chelsea.
The second.
Chelsea.
I don't think he's going to Chelsea.
Fucking, they're selling Costa to China. They need someone. He's a good player for them.
If Costa does go to China, United to replace replace Ibra.
No, he's not good enough for us.
No.
No, Griezmann.
He's not 19 goals this season.
No.
It's not good enough for you.
No.
Okay.
No, They don't need him.
Ibra, with the rumors that Ibra's going to.
He's not going shit.
He's going to the MLS.
He can play till he's 50.
I know Ibra can play till he's 50.
He has 5 years old.
The guy's a god.
You can see him in the MLS. It's not going to be fun for him.
No.
He'll score 50 goals. He's going to be butthurt.
But
shit.
Do you also get paid a fuck ton and you get to live?
You think United doesn't pay him? You know what United players get? They get private helicopters whenever they want. They get custom suits from Armani. They get like fucking chauffeured around. They get like that's why people still come to United even though they're not in the Champions League because it's dumb.
Yeah, it's dumb. It's a publicly traded company.
I bought stocks
in United.
Yeah. I wanted to get like one like.
How much are their stocks at?
$13, $14.
Oh, that's not bad.
Not bad at all. Lost 17 cents.
Oh my god, just one?
17 cents.
No. One stock.
Yeah.
Steve Seagal, shareholder, Man United.
Fucking Wolf of Wall Street.
Pretty much the start right here. I mean, the contract is reportedly worth about 140,000 pounds a week,
Million.
and that is unprecedented for a club like Everton. That's the highest that anyone has ever been paid.
He's like leading the league in goals, isn't he?
He's 19. He's tied.
Yeah, but he needs at least 200k.
I think, but I don't think money's the problem. I think they could throw as much money as they want at Lukaku.
Yeah, they're not good enough for him.
Unless it's like China level money, he's gonna move on. He wants that Champions League football.
Teams like that are meant.
Can you blame him?
No.
How old is he?
That's what 20-some teams like that are. That's what they're meant for.
Mm-hmm.
Tottenham used to be like that. It's hard to like get out of that. Tottenham used to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Like how they used to just sell all their players.
But I mean, it's been Tottenham showed that you can sell your best players and be amazing.
Tottenham isn't Everton.
That's true.
They're much better at what they do. Southampton used to be good at
Southampton is still that shit. The Liverpool B team.
It's like Dortmund to Bayern.
Yeah.
Whatever. Tottenham, who got injured?
Kane could be 7 weeks. And
that sucks. I hope they lose every game and drop out of the Champions League and United just pops themselves in there.
I just want to say one more thing on the Lukaku thing. He's been involved in 51% of their goals. 51.
Yeah. Same as Zlatan to United. Just as important.
Yes, but you don't see Zlatan asking for a way out because I want Champions League football. This is going to knock Everton down a couple of rungs, and I am beyond happy about this. Being a Hammers fan,
I mean, you're just a dick. They should just blow up. If he leaves, just blow the team up, like what Tottenham did when they sold Bale.
Build from the bottom.
Just rebuild. That's it. Sign that guy from Monaco.
Mbappe.
Yeah, that's it.
He won't go there. When you have teams,
he turned down Real Madrid when he was 14 because he actually wanted to play. He knows what he's doing.
No,
like,
I know.
Did you see his room? It was just Ronaldo.
I know,
his
yeah.
Room. Yeah, and he turned down Real Madrid because he wanted to play.
I mean,
he knows what he's doing.
No, I'm not saying the kid isn't smart. And I think Everton would be a good fit for him. Is he a striker? I think that could really help them, but I don't think Ronald Koeman will shell out that kind of money for him.
25 mil. That's what they're saying.
25
for an 18-year-old. That's the problem.
That's good. But this is his first season, like first good season. Like
he might fuck up in the
exactly.
Whatever.
I think Everton should take the risk. They need to replace that.
Gives a shit about Everton because they're a garbage team and they don't matter.
Okay, on to important teams. Down to talk about the Toffees. Not the Toffees. We just moved on from the Toffees. But Harry Kane sidelined for 7 weeks. Let me read you some of these stats. In 29 games, Tottenham have 7 wins, 6 draws, and 6 defeats. 63 goals. That's an average of 2.2 goals a game. They concede about 0.9. Yeah. They have a win rate of 59%.
With him, right?
Yeah, this is all with him, and average 2 points a game. Without him, on the other hand, it's a completely different story. In 12 games, they have 6 wins, 4 losses, and 2 defeats. They have 19 goals, which is 1.6 goals a game. They conceded 0.8.
Who did they replace him with, like from the bench?
Victor Janssen.
Nope.
You have Victor Janssen or Heung-min Son.
Nope, none of that.
You can't move. You can't move Ali.
Hugo Lloris.
Lloris is striker.
Yes. He's like he can do anything for that team.
Can he?
Yes. It's his team still.
It is, no, for sure. But
unless Ali goes nuts, they're fucked.
I want to say something that is probably very unpopular. Harry Kane is a top 5 striker in the world.
Yeah. Maybe not. Not like with his talent, but like with like his production.
With what?
He's not fast. He doesn't.
No,
he doesn't
but
shoot well,
he knows where to be, and he's the reason.
Well, who else is in their top 5? Zlatan has to be there.
Well, I would say Suarez.
Messi's not a striker anymore.
Messi's not a striker. Ronaldo's not a striker.
He's top 5.
Benzema's dropped off. Mbappe this
he's
season.
Like 12.
On his day, Andy Carroll can be a top 5 striker.
Griezmann, Suarez, Lewandowski, Zlatan, Kane. That's it. I think that's solid. Maybe Lukaku in there.
I would include Lukaku
instead of Zlatan.
In top 10?
Yeah, for sure. There's not that many strikers.
I know.
Whatever.
Yeah, Jesus.
Diego Costa. But he's retarded. No one likes him.
But he has talent. Hazard, even though he plays
not a striker.
He plays out wide. He's a forward.
He's not a striker.
Tottenham sit in second with 56 points. United, your boys, the Red Devils.
2 points back? 3 points back?
49 points in sixth.
Well, fuck, I thought it was...
If you ignore Chelsea, who are 10 points clear of them,
That
they've already won the title, pretty much. They could play... recall all their loan players, put all of their good players out on loan, and they'd still win the league. Can they hold on?
Tottenham, yeah, just draw a couple games, don't lose them.
I don't think
been doing it.
I don't think you can do something like that.
I think they'll be fine.
I think they might. If he's out for longer than that 7-week period that the Guardian believed that he will be out, they're gonna lose European football.
Listen, if he's out for the season, I think they have a good enough coach to save them at least top 4, top 5.
You think Pochettino can do that?
I think he's gonna do that and then skirt his way over to Barcelona.
Yeah, I can definitely see Pochettino in Barcelona.
Yeah.
Oh my god, but it's just crazy. If you look at the
goal.
goal,
This way, Arsenal's a shit show. Liverpool's a shit show. United is just 6 forever, right? So if basically if Liverpool or Arsenal fuck up one of them, which they will, at least one of them will fuck up at some point, go on a little losing streak. They're fine. The city is retarded too. I don't know what's going on there.
This is just not the time of the season where they needed this. The season's coming to an end.
Well, it sucks at any time. Imagine you happen at the beginning.
No, yeah, it's already happened. It's the same ligament that he hurt earlier in the season. Thank God that this one isn't as severe, and you can see the difference. Kane has played 9 less games than Dele Alli, who is a midfielder, but Dele Alli has 16 goals compared to Kane's 24.
They'll be fine.
You think?
I think they'll be fine. That's it.
I just can't see that happening. I mean,
you want to put money on it?
No.
Punch in the face?
No, I'm not punching you.
Punch me in the face.
I'm not punching you in the face.
I'm tired. You get fired up when you get punched in the face. Punch me in the fucking face.
I'm not fucking punching you in the face.
Fucking bitch kid. One time.
I don't know. I think that, I think they're done. I think they'll drop out of European football.
You're wrong about
in these 7 weeks.
Why don't you write a journal about it?
I will write a journal. Journalism it up.
Okay. You're wrong. Move on.
Okay. Lastly, I want to conclude the soccer portion of this podcast with my team, West Ham United. And what a fucking horrible game we played against Watford. We deserved that not Watford, Bournemouth. Like, we conceded 2 penalties. You didn't watch this game, did you? It was snooze fest.
Yeah.
Coming in, it could have been 6 or 7-2. But I just want to say, Bilic is an idiot. He's an idiot. He doesn't know how to manage.
You liked him 2 months ago.
Can I finish? Bilic's he's playing a CDM out of position when we have a completely viable right back.
Okay.
Byram.
Van Gaal did the same thing. Made the Champions League. Calm down.
Yeah, but that's not what's happening with us.
Fucking.
Bilic thinks he can do this.
Phil Jones took corners.
But
Phil Jones
is better than any player on West Ham's team.
He's ass.
So is my team.
Yeah, they are.
I mean,
how's Pyatt doing?
Pyatt's a snake. Shove it up your ass, Steve.
We could shows with Fabian Delph.
Yeah, for sure. And Sami and Nazari. Yeah. Snake squad. All they do is sit and go.
What place is West Ham in?
I think we're
not Champions League.
12th, 11th.
Remember when they were supposed to be good before the beginning of the season?
We had a good year.
Saying, new stadium, new team, fucking Champions League. Never happened.
Nope, Bilic's an idiot. He should be fired.
He's not gonna fire.
They're not gonna fire him. Our board's dumb too.
Everyone's dumb. But when they signed Pyatt last summer, everyone was a fucking genius.
Yeah, but
sound like a United fan.
You have one, but look at who they brought in this summer. They brought in Faguli. They brought in Torre, Zaza. Faguli hasn't performed this year.
He was supposed to be good.
He was supposed to. So was Torre and so was Zaza. Zaza was
always supposed to be ass. Everyone roasted him when they signed him in January.
We signed him in the summer, but I think that
I'm sorry, shit.
This summer has proved that Bilic can't do shit, and if by the time next September rolls around, if he hasn't done anything, he's out. I'm Bilic out, and that's where I stand.
Dick.
And okay, stop
away goals.
And I can't believe we forgot about away goals. Well, let's talk about away goals.
It's Okay, you want to know the original point of it?
Mm.
I took a screenshot. Just want to make sure.
I'll talk.
I'm not a dumbass. I
mean,
want to read it exactly.
They have come
Okay.
in.
Okay.
I mean, away goals are just dumb. Like, it's how you decide such an entertaining game.
It was in some dumbass competition in 1965 because to eliminate replays. It's not even to get rid of extra time, to eliminate like a replay because they were costly and difficult to arrange. Not a thing anymore. They make a shit ton of money from replays.
I know.
From extra time. Like, it'll be extra time, right? I'm sure the players wouldn't care about playing like an extra 30 minutes if it means like the actual better team goes on.
I mean, especially when it's something like the Champions League.
Champions League, yeah.
I mean, if you're diddling around in the FA Cup, I think away goals are there. But if you're in the Champions League and the Champions League success matters so much on economic influence.
And especially now when like a lot of teams have like their fans, like they have a lot of their own fans in other team stadiums. It shouldn't be a thing anymore. They should have got rid of it years ago. I get it in the 60s when it was like fucking.
But nowadays you can hop on a plane and you can go, especially with the teams that are perennial.
This will be like extra time, right?
Yeah.
Remember when like Blue Jays games go extra innings? How much fucking food they sold?
I know.
Like how much money would that team make? That like, I guess they would say like it's unfair that like you played 90 minutes in one stadium and 120 plus pens in a different one, but like.
I think we saw that the away stadium is meaning less and less.
Yeah.
Because teams are moving into these gigantic stadiums, and you can hear the fans a lot less. That's what's happened this year at West Ham. We used to be in the Bowling Ground.
Yeah, I know.
It was crazy in there. You could hear it on TV. You could hear the excitement that the fans brought, and you could see it in the players. But when you're in these 60, 80, 70, 80,000 man stadiums, how much effect is it going to be? You look at the Napoli fans who traveled from Napoli to go to Madrid and packed that stadium, what, 6 or 7 hours earlier? I think that's not an away game. That's a home game in a different city.
Yeah, so get rid of it?
Yeah, I'm saying get rid of it. Away goals out.
What?
Away goals out.
Yeah, for sure. You can't...
But don't get rid of away goals if you're going to replace it with a penalty shootout. Penalty shootout is the dumbest thing in the world. In any sport. It's not the sport.
Especially in soccer.
I mentioned this a couple of weeks ago on my Twitter account at West Ham PL Panel.
No one cares.
Shut up. And I asked everybody what they thought about the penalty shootout. It was in response to the MLS final game between Toronto and Seattle. Toronto completely dominated that game.
Okay.
And Seattle won it.
I got you. But like an extra half an hour, they're already tired. If you go like another half an hour, they're gonna like everyone's getting injured, especially if it's not a final. You're gonna get like important injuries. Like players won't want to play. And you've seen that hockey game I think in Sweden in the playoffs that went 8 periods, 8 overtimes,
No.
8.5 hour game.
Jesus.
You think they cared by like the 4th one? That's
Taking nap breaks on the bench.
Yeah, they ordered food in to the stadium. Like 8.5 hours.
Yeah, but you're gonna have those outliers. But that's not gonna happen.
No, I know.
In a game like Monaco Madrid, I think you play the full 30 minutes at the end, and then if that still doesn't resolve anything, golden goal.
Like players they'll be too tired to do anything. It won't like goalies will end up scoring.
Open the subs up.
You don't have enough subs to switch everyone out. Like you're not gonna. Let's say Real Madrid, they won't sub off Ronaldo. Right?
No,
and he's gonna be dying after 2 hours.
I think they keep it just to keep the entertainment value up, but then do replays.
You saw Croatia and Portugal in the Euros. How shit was that?
Portugal was shit in
general
general this
but
Euro.
like how shit was that extra time?
I know.
That's gonna be all of them. That's the problem with it. Like especially after 2 hours, you're not like no one wants to play anymore. Honestly.
Then do replays, but get rid of the away goals.
No, get rid of away goals, but keep penalties after the 2 hours. You can't.
I don't know. I think penalties should be gotten rid of in championship deciding games. Is that really how you want to decide a penalty?
Yeah.
How to?
At that point,
what would have been better? Let's take last year's Champions League.
Okay, listen, shut up. At that point, when you get to penalties, both teams are even, and it's a shit show either way. You could flip a coin; it'll be the same thing.
Yeah, I know, and that's not the skill of the team. You could have a team like
it's not, but it's not supposed to be because
you could have a team like Lincoln win the FA Cup doing that.
At that point, when they get there, is like already decided. Like the teams are equal, right? They don't give a shit who goes through. It doesn't like it's not like the better team will win because they're both like equal. There's no better team, right? And instead of just tossing a coin, they make like an event out of it.
It's
like a glorified coin toss.
Yeah,
but it's an entertaining coin toss.
That is one thing that I have to say. It is very entertaining, and penalty conversion rates are going down every single year. Goalies are getting better at it.
They read the player before they.
It's just practice. Do you have anything else to add on the soccer front, or are we gonna switch over to hockey now?
No. Zlatan. That's it. That's
all. Okay, soccer fans. We'll see you. I don't know. Whenever we do this again. Thanks for putting us in your ears for the past 45 minutes or what? 35 minutes or whatever.
Sorry about that.
I thought this was going to be an hour at least. There was a lot of shit that I put into this. I think we do more for this than school.
Oh, I do for sure.
If you ignore the phone in the background, we will depart you now.
It's a beat.
It's a... Hit us with the bit baps as we fade out, Steve. Okay, guys. Thanks for listening. If you want to stick around for the hockey one, just switch over to the other pod. This one will be presented in 2 parts. We saw that it didn't work last week. This is just some caretaking.
Improvements.
And
analytics.
Thank you once
Smart
again.
People,
This has been the Footrest Podcast, and have a good day, guys.
Footrest.